Hey there, greetings everybody. I want to welcome you here to the Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So we're here with Wednesday night, my favorites. Yes, we're doing a 5 favorites tonight. So these are the 5 bands that I think are my favorite of the ones that Ben introduced me to on this channel. So I picked out about 8 or 9. I decided that this is the order I want to put them in. So we're going to go with my 5 favorite Ben albums, if you want to call it, or Ben bands, I guess is probably a better term. So start out at the bottom with the number 5. This one, it was kind of back and forth between this one and another group, but decided that because I own all of these albums, and I've been listening to this band a fair bit, I've grown to like them quite a bit, and that's Greenslade. Yep. Got they're all 4 of their original studio albums. I like them all. They're growing on me every day, and this was something that Ben introduced me to in one of the Prog Wars. I think it was the one I did last summer. So Greenslade will come here at number 5. Number 4, I do not have any of the album. Well, I do not have the album, but I do regularly go back and listen to it, which is kind of weird for me because I don't normally listen to stuff online. But it's been a hard album for me to get without paying a fortune, and that's Winterhawk. So Winterhawk is kind of a Triumph-like band, very similar. There's a lot of similarities. 3 members of the band. Very similar sounding, same type of music. I do like these guys quite a bit. So Winterhawk for number 4. Number 3, another band that's been difficult to get any of their albums for, but there's a couple of their albums I like a lot, especially their Choice Cuts album, and that's Master's Apprentice. So they're going to come in at number 3. Would love to have their entire discography. I just think they're a fantastic band. It's just unfortunate they never made it huge in the world, because if they had, they probably would have put out a ton more albums, which would have been fantastic. Okay, so the top 2 are easily the top 2. One of them's more recent than the other. It was a band that Ben gave me. He gave me this album, and he gave me another one. I really liked them initially. But then I decided I liked the artwork on one of them, so I went out and bought it. And now I'm absolutely in love with this album and would love to get all of their stuff now. And that's Caravan. Yes, the band that's currently in my playlist, that particular album. I would love to have the rest of the stuff too. So they're going to come in at number 2. So number 1 is pretty much, I probably like this band more than all the other ones I've listed so far all together. I've got 4 of these CDs. This is not my particular favorite, but I do like this one a lot. It was probably the most current in my playlist. I've got another one going to go in my playlist shortly, and another one I bought recently that was the one that introduced me to the band, and that is IQ. This is a fantastic band. So many more albums to collect. So I've got years of great listening to go to for this band. This band is a top kind of 60, 70 band for me too. When I say 60, 70, like I'm in my top 60s. And it's moving up. And it's got another album going to go in the playlist. And then eventually Wake, which is the album that introduced me to the band, will go there because I finally got it a couple months ago on my new albums purchased. So this one, I did do a video for this one. If you want to watch it, you can find it in the Look Back at a Classic Rock album. But I love this band. I just think that this, I knew almost immediately when he gave me this band, I knew this was a home run for him, introducing me to this band. It was way back in Ben's album challenge, probably one of the first 2 or 3 that I did. I think Journey was the first one I did, but this one was the first one that really kind of opened my eyes to the possibilities of that show, that particular show. So I do love these guys a lot. They're my favorite easily. So we'll just reiterate them. So we've got IQ in number 1, Caravan at number 2, Masters Apprentices at number 3, Winterhawk at number 4, and Greenslade at number 5. The other bands that I had included on this list that I like quite a bit, and as I get stuff from them, I suspect I'll like them a lot more, are White Wing. They only have the one album, but I've been looking for that one. All of the entire Griffin collection. If I'd gotten Griffin first, they probably would be up there, but I don't have any of their albums. They're not so easily to find. They don't have them at my store that I go to regularly. I'd have to look them up, and even Laser CD doesn't have any as well. So yeah, but a band I like quite a bit. And also Asabisa, who I did a video on recently for a live concert they did. If you want, you can look that up on my live experience videos inside my playlists. Anyways, those are 3 other bands I like. There's some others as well, but I'll just stick with the 3 for now. So I hope you like this kind of, I think of it as a little bit of a tribute to Ben, all the stuff that he contributes behind the scenes here for me on the channel. These are some of the bands that he's introduced me to that I'm totally grateful for. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please hit the like and subscribe and the notification bell above my head. If you want to add bands that if you want to talk about any of the bands I've talked about, or add bands that you were introduced to by this show or by some other YouTube site, you could do that as well. Anyways, take care and have yourself a good evening, and goodbye.